former Rockefeller Records co-founder Dame Dash is claiming that he's broke and saying that he can't afford to pay his monthly child support to his baby's mother, Rachel Roy. Dame is asking the court to reduce his child support payments from $3,000 a month to $428 a month. Dame claims he only made $5,000 as his total income in 2022, but Rachel's calling him out, saying that Dame is lying about his total income. Do you believe Dame is low in funds, or is he playing games with his baby mama, Rachel Roy? Oh, let's go back to you, Al.
Oh, this is so sad because I know Rachel Roy, and it's such a sweet woman. Reducing the payment to $438, that's absurd, Damon. Come on, brother. And we all know that he's still part owner of Rockefeller. So I'm just confused. And $3,000, given the status of this man, given the money and the assets that he really has, it's really not that amount of money. The thing that saddens me the most, though, Claudia, is at the end of the day, the person that's getting hurt the most is the child. And that is what really hurts my feelings. Now, I'm not going to pretend like, though, that this is not a very serious and real conversation in the Black community, especially for Black men, because a lot of Black men are feeling the wrath of these court-imposed child support. I totally get it, but I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to a guy that you guys know as well as I know has the money. Come on, Damon, you can do better, and I know at the end of the day you will, but $438 to support your child, given your status and your influence on the culture, just doesn't feel right.
I have to speak on this, and he's probably going to be mad at me because I have personal inside information on this. I work with Dame Dash a few times, and he has a lot of judgments that he has recently lost. He is 1/3 owner. He has some interest in Rockefeller, but he has a judgment against that, and they want him to sell that so he can actually pay his debts. He has lots of debt for defamation cases, lots of lawsuits that he's recently lost. I testified in one of those cases because we were in a movie that he tried to gangster and went left. And I will say this, Dame Dash, I know you watch a lot of this stuff and you're going to be mad about this. When we had talks in your kitchen, you and your fiance, you are a smart guy, but you, again, are another person whose emotions get in the way of your talent. There is no way that you should not be on a better level when you started off with Jay-Z. But I get shaking the table. I get calling out corporate BS because there is a lot of that. But some of your injuries are self-imposed and self-induced, Dame Dash. You are trying to act like you made $5,000 last quarter, but you're renting these homes for $30,000, $40,000 and then defaulting on them. This is what I know, or I'll say allegedly. You're doing these things because you don't want to pay your lawsuits. Get your ego in order and then go to therapy and then get your money in order. You are someone that has great taste. You're one of this generation's great tastemakers. You know talent. You work with Jay-Z and some of the greatest people in the business. And I'm sad to see you over here talk about you can only give your baby mama $428. Are you serious right now? It's embarrassing. I have secondhand embarrassment for you. Go ahead, Flame.
I got a question. Dame Dash is about 50 plus years old, right? How old is this baby? Because he's still knocking him out. Who is he? Robert De Niro? Good God. First of all, I'm not going to give Dame Dash a pass because that's a lot. That's a big cut. That means I would have to relocate how I live and where I live. That's one thing. But secondly, we don't know his because it looks good in the public eye does not mean that's what it's like in his private life. It might look like he's publicly rich, but he is you know what they say, what is it? House rich and cash poor. He may not have finances like that. We just don't know because people don't want to divulge that. So I don't know all the particulars, but that is a big cut. You're going to take me from $3,000 to $428. I can't even get my hair done. What about my unit?
You know, I tell my friends this all the time. I used to say, everyone's rich, so it's time to pay a bill. Like everyone wants to ball out and be on social media and show mansions and show jewelry and this, that, the third, and they really don't have it like that. Stop worrying about the perception of what it looks like and start worrying about what it is. Dame, you have a platform. Get your business up and running. Get your content out there and get back where you're supposed to be. You are actually really good at what you do, but it's the ego that's getting in the way of your success, and it's sad. All
Claudia,
right,
say it, Claudia. King Harris, say it, Claudia.
It's the ego getting in the way.
No, stand on business. Say it, Claudia.
I'm serious. I mean, and I've seen a lot of people like this. I used to date someone that was like this. I'm like, you're dope as hell, but it's your ego messing it up. And there's a lot of people in reality TV, in sports, that are dope and should be balling, but they're not because they sabotage themselves. Forget the praise from the peanut gallery. Get your business in order and make your money and leave a legacy behind for your
I
kid.
agree.